Bonjour, bonsoir. C'est Planet Lee, une autre fois. Et nous avons un guest de la communauté indigène de USA. De USA. Il est un musicien, un artiste de la musique. Alors, j'espère que nous avons une show très très important pour faire le pays en l'USA avec des coloniales et des indigènes. Et alors, l'importance de le Standing Rock cause, comme ça. Alors, en anglais. Welcome to Planet Glee. Thank you for watching. We have an indigenous recording artist here with us who is here, and I am going to end the suspense because he's here and he is right there.
Hello everyone. Hello Jennifer. Thank you for having me. Again, my name is Waya Yona. And if we go into the meaning of that, you're not going to find that on my birth certificate. Within the native culture, you have what is called your native or your spirit name, which is either gifted to you by your elder or through the ancestors. In this case, it is in the works. It's through both. I had a dream. I told it to my elder, and she honored that. For now, up until the point that we do the naming ceremony, I'm going by the short version, which is Waya Yona, which is the Salagi or Aniyunwiya language for wolf bear.
Could you repeat how we say your name again?
The enunciation of my name is Waya Yona, meaning wolf bear.
Wolf bear.
That's correct.
All right, thank you. Alors, now, you're a recording artist, no?
Yes, I am.
And does your tribe here in California, is it one tribe? Is it a few tribes?
So I am of two different tribal nations. From my mother's side, I am Aniyunwiya. That is the real name of the Cherokee. We are originally from North Carolina pre-Trail of Tears. The band that I believe I am from is from Aniwahya, or Wolf People, because my great-grandfather hails from Tennessee, which is where we are after the Trail of Tears.
But you live in California?
I live in California, yes. I was born and raised in California.
Now when I took California history for a university degree, I was really lucky. I took the class at College of San Mateo, and the teacher only taught us about all the tribes in California. That was California history that I learned. So are you from any of the tribes here in California?
No, but my elder is an Ohlone elder. She is the head chairwoman of Indian Canyon in Hollister. They are a non-federally recognized tribe. If you look at history, there is a reason for that. Reason being is because there was a point in time where the government commissioned bounty hunters to go and kill Indians and turn their scalps in for bounty. So a lot of Californian tribes have been genocided to the point to where the government no longer believed that they were still here. My elder, Anne Marie Sayers, is an Ohlone elder, and she is the head chairwoman of Indian Canyon. They are also a nonprofit organization, being that they are non-federally recognized. And if you add her on Facebook, again, her name is Anne Marie Sayers, or her daughter, Canyon Sayers Roods, they could put you in touch with their non-profit organization. I myself, from my mother's side, am Aniunwea, or Cherokee, and from my father's side, I am Pujerpecha, or Tarasco. We are the ones who defied Aztec absorption.
Oh. Now, in your music, would you like to, shall we look at your participation in a recent video?
Yes, this is by Stephen Graves, a very talented musician. It is called Stand for the People. It's in support of the water protectors in recent happenings over at Standing Rock. And you'll see that I am featured in the beginning of the video, and towards the end I do a brief spoken word.
Go ahead and cold out there now.
I haven't been.
Start over, Jennifer. What are you doing usually? Here it is. Is this you?
Yeah, that's me in the beginning.
Nice.
Yotia.
Are you singing here?
No, I'm going to be in the end. I do a spoken word.
Taking our stand.
Fellow. Yeah.
Buffalo came to bring us hope. Show that we're not alone. For the sun shines through all the hearts that are turned to stone. Black elk had a vision. Holy man and soon. Seventh generation would come to mend sacred who. Water is life. One nation, one people. What you do was right. Save this land. Stand for the people of Standing Rock. Stand for your mother. She's all you got. Stand for the nations and that sacred land. Finally coming together. We're taking our stand.
Now, her there, that's Stephanie Big Eagle, a personal friend of mine. She is the great-granddaughter of Chief Wambutanka. big eagle, or the Lakota.
Do you want to repeat that?
So that woman dancing there, she's a friend of mine. She goes by Stephanie Big Eagle, and she's named after her great-grandfather, Chief Wamlikanka, who Big Eagle of the Lakota.
Oh, great. Thank you. It's a great song. There she is again, huh?
That's her.
Beautiful. Now, who made this video?
It was an acquaintance of Stephen Graves. It's his own personal video editor, who I don't know by name.
But this is the Stephen Graves Band.
Stephen Graves Band, yes. And Stephen Graves is the main vocals here singing.
I just can't even imagine being in the snow like they are and freezing and
And that's the idea of the song. We're really honoring the water protectors. We all contributed in different ways, but I feel as if the water protectors were out there on the front lines, made the biggest sacrifices. And I'm coming up pretty soon with my spoken word.
oh, cool. We'll turn it up then. This gives us an opportunity to démontrer pour notre audience de France et d'Afrique qu'est-ce qui a passé à Standing Rock.
So if we backtrack to about 5 minutes, 20 seconds, that's where the spoken word begins.
Okay, je m'excuse. All right.
So that there is your volume, and I believe it's going to be the red line.
Merci.
So about 5:20.
Je pense en français 5:25.
5:20 is a safer bet.
There we go. C'est ça?
That should be it.
Avec Louis et le vêtement militaire. Do you know this man?
No, this is all video clips sent in by people with footage from Standing Rock.
I've been stressed because of those who think we are less. Look into my eyes and you see pain, but through my veins is my ancestors' blood. So I look in the mirror and I see strength.
So this is you.
Yeah,
This is your spoken word.
that's correct.
Respecting Mother Earth, keeping it strong, keeping it clean. That's who we do. We came and we saw what you do and how you do things. We should stand together, all people.
I make my stand. Water is life. Hokahe oyate. Critic gave me 2 strong feet. So I say one step and I stand with Standing Rock.
And make this earth a good place.
Beautiful video. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, let's stop here for a second. Join the movement. Now, right here, Planet Glee's in the way of GoFundMe. Should I click on that?
Sure. I believe it's just going to be a video shot. I could go ahead and read that out loud for you. There's 2 things that you want to look out for in regards to this video. Is the lakotalaw.org/donate and the gofundme.com/waterisSacred. The function of this video was to raise money for the water protectors that are facing legal persecution for their involvement at Standing Rock and protecting the water and the rights of the local Lakota tribe there.
Where should I go?
So the video has now exited out,
Right.
but those are going to be the links to follow there. And then be sure to add Mr. Stephen
They call it a
Graves.
pipeline, but those on the front
Now
lines
this
know
here
that black snake was sent
is
for
a
us to
separate
grow,
video by a
to
separate
shed the
artist,
skin our
Taboo,
ancestors' prey.
who was
The
actually
wounds only
a
callous.
member of Black Eyed Peas. And he was involved in Standing Rock, and he did a video for the movement down there as well.
Okay, so let's get back. This is lovely also. Let's get back to you now and what you're about and where are you going from here?
I am an indigenous hip-hop artist or a rapper. My subject matter is focused around historical misinformation, issues in Indian country, and social injustice. So I definitely take an interesting twist when it comes to the stereotypical subject matters of rap. So with my music, I strive to be a voice for the people. We are a people who are pushed into obscurity. We are severely underrepresented. You know, with all the movements going on today, you hardly ever see anyone mention or even acknowledge the indigenous population. And with my music, I like to remind people that we are still here and we do remember who we are. So we're continuing to fight for our basic human rights and our sovereignty as an original people of the Americas.
Beautiful. Now, you plan to go up north to Standing Rock?
I do have distant relatives that are Lakota. I am not Lakota by blood, but I have distant relatives who are. This year I discovered I have a uncle who is a water pourer. If you know, that is the person who leads ceremony in the Inipi, or the sweat ceremony. Through him, I am distantly, emphasis on distantly, related to the great-grandson of Chief Tashunke Wiko of the Oglala, or as most people know him as Crazy Horse.
The Oglala Nation is incident at Oglala, the Leonard Peltier, no?
Yeah, I don't know enough about that to speak on that, but a while back there was a standoff between the Lakota. Oglala is a branch of the Lakota. And in the midst of all that, you have a individual by the name of Leonard Peltier who was unlawfully imprisoned.
Right.
And that's another issue in Indian country that we're all hoping to see come to fruition, the freedom of Leonard Peltier. And I need to do more research on the matter, so I can't really speak on it. That just wasn't my generation. I'm a lot younger, so I don't have an intimate knowledge of the happenings there.
So let's stick with where you are in the present. Right now, you spoke about being related to Crazy Horse.
Distantly, yes. His great-grandson claims me as his nephew. He is my uncle. We are distant relatives. I'm related to him through my aunt's cousin, who is of the Lakota Nation.
Beautiful. Now, you plan to go up to Canada?
Yes.
No? Let's talk, why don't you go ahead and tell us your plans?
It's been a recent opportunity, which I'm very excited for. I got in touch with Wanita Singing Bird, award winner of the Indigenous Music Awards for Best Peyote Album, and I do believe that was this year, and we're going to be collaborating. Also, she put me in touch with a very, very awesome artist by the name of Joey Stylez, which I would say is the hottest name in Native American hip-hop right now. So if I'm able to make it to Canada in a timely manner, I could get out there sooner and collaborate with them.
When do you need to be out there?
Joey Stylez goes back on tour on the 4th. So I really need an overnight miracle, otherwise that plan gets put on hold until he's back from his travels.
So right now, you're working full-time, but you also have a GoFundMe account, no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I wish we had it up there. There is a way, if you want to keep talking about it, I'm going to make a sign.
Okay.
And because I do have some paper that we can write on, and so that we can get it up there on the screen, because you still have time. Today's only July 28th.
Right. So the idea is if I
You want to write the
could.
GoFundMe in big letters?
So the better thing to do is to add my Facebook where the GoFundMe is,
Okay.
because it's the slash is encrypted. I didn't customize the title, so off the top of my head, I don't know the code. But
All right.
for those who are able to add me on Facebook, which is posted on the screen, I believe. Yeah, it is. Eddie Waya Yona Gallegos. I have the GoFundMe on there.
Okay.
And I'll be reposting, so it'll be the most current post. And the idea behind that is if I could get a expedited passport in time to go meet with these artists before they get back on the road, and if I could fund the trip, I'll be out there to collaborate with some other indigenous artists. And really important because they're offering platform to basically be what I was talking about earlier, a voice for the people. As I said, as an indigenous artist, I focus on historical misinformation. I talk about issues in Indian country, and I talk about social injustice. So it's not always native issues too. I talk about other injustices throughout history that people tend to turn a blind eye to.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's really beautiful. And I want our Planically audience to be aware of the fact that they can go to your Facebook and participate in the GoFundMe project. And so let's see, August 4th is next Thursday?
It's right around the corner.
Okay, so they're getting a U.S. passport quickly costs extra money, no?
Oh, yeah.
Can you just give us an idea how much that'll be?
For the passport alone, if I go to embassy and they agree with my reasoning for going out there, it's at least $400.
Wow.
That's for the passport alone. I believe they'll give it to me same day. So if I have an overnight miracle with all our viewers here watching being able to contribute, then I can do that. Also, there's the flight itself to keep in mind. And I'm going to be going to Saskatoon, Canada, from here in San Jose, California. So as you know, flights that are not booked ahead of time become more expensive when there's more of a demand for the flight, when it's very abrupt. So
okay.
I'm shooting for anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000.
All right. Yeah. Sounds doable, no?
Yeah. And especially with all of our viewers, I think, you know,
Yeah.
even if people are doing a few dollars here, a few dollars here, it adds up when you have thousands of viewers all contributing at once.
Well, I have to say that for myself, I feel very blessed to have you on here on Planically, and I want to make sure that this can happen for you. And so we've got about 5 more minutes to this show.
Oh, again, you know, thank you for having me and presenting the opportunity. That's pivotal, and I think it's really going to be a game changer in whether or not I get to make it up. But with the last few minutes here, I do have a verse ready to go, and I could go ahead and do that a cappella.
Beautiful.
So if now is a good time, we could wrap up with that.
Nous sommes prêts. We're ready.
All right. This one here is called A Lonely Road Called Red. And a lot of it is about Native spirituality and self-responsibility within the community. This is going to be the first time I've performed on a set. So fingers crossed it comes out flawless. If not, viewers, forgive me. I'll do my best. As we say in sweat ceremony or in the nipi, whenever we're about to do a song, Creator, Grandfather, God, I present this song to the best of my ability. Aho. All right. So without further ado, Lonely Road Called Red. What if they never came and the rainfall was actually water and all the alcohol? I wonder, would it help at all? Could we stand tall, pause and self-reflect? Don't lose the self-respect, stand together, keep ourselves in check. Because my people continue to suffer, and every word that I utter is inconvenient. I mean, it's a lonely road called red when you trek it on your own in the place you call home. There's no one to call your own, no missed calls on the phone. What happened? Unc said we must have abandoned our spiritual and abused the pipe. That's why Creator's voice fell silent in the darkness of light. You gotta correct the water on the inside before you thirst for the liquid without. When's the last time we stood unified and danced with no doubt? We played with medicine, duality, the double-mindedness that sends us back to our ways. But who could blame an engine for trying to adapt and change in these new and strange days? Is that why we stuck in these new and strange lanes? You know, they feel me when they lily, but how powerful are my words really? When the black heels are still stuck under the Wasichu's feet. But this Aniyun Petra don't quit because I detest the feel of defeat. But I know we can all get ahead if we stuck together like unsliced loaves of bread. And I know I'm not the only one who's fed up, so get up. Let us dismantle the corrupt.
Whoa! I can't clap. Now, wow. Nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, wow. And yeah, we've got 3 minutes to say goodbye to our audience. Usually I like to allow you to that was awesome. More than intellectually stimulating as well. Could you do you want to say anything else about the fact that it's obvious you need to be on this you know, musical tour?
Yeah. Well, being in the area that we are now, I want to do the proper thing as an indigenous individual and honor the nations of this region. So firstly, I would like to acknowledge and give thanks to all the Costaño, the Ohlone, the Chumash people. We now are in San Francisco, and everywhere from Carmel up to San Francisco is Costanoan territory, and under the umbrella of that is many other Californian tribes. Right. One in particular that I have a very close relationship with is the Ohlone people. So shout out to all my Ohlone relations, you know, as we say in sweat ceremony, aho, all my relations. And that goes out to all the indigenous people of the Americas, but also all the 4 colors of man within the medicine wheel.
Which are?
You have in the medicine wheel, which is black, white, red, and yellow. And that represents the 4 seasons. That represents our thought processes from the spiritual to the intellectual, to the emotional, to the physical. And it also represents the 4 corners of earth, which have all the different nations around the world. So everything from your European to your African to your Polynesian, your Asian, your indigenous people. We honor, as Native people, we honor all life that the Creator has made, because we practice what is called humanhood and a love for all life and all people.
Well, Waya Yona, thank you again for being here. We've got like about 30 seconds.
Well, again, thank you for having me. Viewers out there, thank you for lending me your ears. And Jenny, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. The camera doesn't want to switch to me. It's on you.
It's stuck on me. I don't know why.
It is. I know why.
It's a good thing I smudged up before I got on camera. I'm keeping my soul.
Good. I know. Yeah. So we're going to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
Aho.